Can't even see where it's doing.
Yeah, it's not even making a. They probably can hear us on there.
Mm-hmm. Let's just start talking. Good evening and welcome to South Laurel Football on the Martins Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network. It's the broadcast brothers Tyler Dotson and Jamie Dotson coming to you live from Gillum Field. Tonight it's homecoming. And the Cardinals welcome the Black Bears from Harlan County in here tonight. And we've got a good one for you in store. Another beautiful night here under the lights. And Jamie, earlier this week we caught up with head coach John Hines on the Aiden's Auto Sales pregame show. And we'll get his thoughts right now.
The countdown is on. Kickoff is just around the corner. Welcome to Yaden's Auto pregame show on the Martins Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network. Join Tyler Dotson and Coach John Hines as they break down tonight's matchup, the keys to victory, and everything you need to know before kickoff.
Hello and welcome. This is the Yaden's Auto Sales Coach John Hines show. I am Tyler Dotson, and want to give a special shout out to the Yaden's family. Their loss of Rick and just the community as a whole. We're all thinking about the Yaden family and our thoughts and prayers with them. But week 5 is in the books, and we're on to week 6. We listen to the Cardinal Media Network, of course, and I am joined by Wes Dow. Wes, an absolute pleasure. Thank you for taking the time to be with us tonight. And,
Thank you.
Listen, what a start to the season for you, for your team. 5-0, first time in school history you were ever 4-0, let alone 5-0. It's got to feel great. Just a great start. And we'll just talk a little bit about just how this season's gone for you and what it's been like. Just the guys are playing with extreme confidence right now.
Yeah, it's gone pretty good. 5-0, a lot of touchdowns, a lot of scoring, just a lot of big wins.
Yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory. The statistics came out Monday. I know your coach probably don't like to talk a lot about this and probably wishes it didn't come out, but you're tops in a lot of categories in 5A and in the state. 13 touchdowns on the season, 11 on the ground, 2 through the air, 3 through the air. I'm sorry, You've got 14 touchdowns total. So it's amazing to see what you're doing and the team. 72-yard through the air, a huge answer last week after they kind of go down 62 yards themselves on their opening drive, and you guys answer right back. But it's kind of been that way all season long. You guys, what's going through your all's mind on the offense when you see a team kind of do that, and you know what's coming?
Yeah, we just want to get back at them, score, get our defense back out there, and just keep scoring.
Talk a little bit about last year. Had some injuries and anything in the offseason that you did condition-wise just to keep yourself healthy. I know a lot of that's just luck and just, I'd say bad breaks, but, I felt, is there anything you've done just to take care of your body?
Just stay in the weight room, do some track and field, and, really just stay in the weight room, go hard.
And I know you'd probably be the first to talk about your line and how well they've been doing. Just credit to them and all those guys. We don't get to talk about them a lot, but they've opened up some holes and doing some great things for you.
They couldn't ask for a better line. They blocked great, played their butts off. They're not the biggest, but they got a lot of heart.
Yeah, so we talked about it a little bit. He was our player of the game last week against Wayne County. 18 carries, 121 yards on the ground, and the 2 scores, 2 catches, 96 yards through the air, and a score as well. What did you think about playing on the grass over there?
And not my favorite, but just got to accept the challenges and overcome it.
Yeah, we talked to Coach Irwin about at halftime, and he was talking about the divots and the crowns and the different things that not quite used to. But a neat atmosphere over there and a good win overall, I thought. Anything obviously in the film room? You guys been looking at Harlan County. You guys are familiar with them. Played them the last couple of years, I think, and went over there last week. Got a big win. They're probably coming in hungry, right?
Yeah. They got a good quarterback. Run the ball really good. Got a good running back. He can run the ball. He'll throw a little bit.
Wes, we'll get you out of here on this one, but really appreciate you taking the time. Talk a little bit about your quarterback Mason Griffin, just what he's meant last year to this year? What have you seen?
Yeah, we couldn't ask for a better quarterback. You know, he's accurate, powerful, he can move. So, yeah, just scramble.
Wes Dow, folks. He is certainly comfortable on the field, and we appreciate you taking the time today. And how about that hair? I don't get. I'm jealous of a lot of hair, but that's something right there. But Wes, appreciate you so much. We'll turn the mic over here to you, Coach, and we'll let you in here. This is the Yates Auto Sales Coach Hines show. That was Wes Dow.
Touchdown Cardinals! Yates Auto Sales is kicking off big savings all season long. Don't fumble your chance to drive home a quality pre-owned vehicle. They make financing easy at Yates Auto Sales and deals that score every time. Stop by Yates Auto Sales in London today, where the winning drive starts with you. Yates Auto Sales, your hometown auto MVP.
All right, welcome in to the Coach John Hines Show, brought to you by our good friends at Yates Auto Sales, right here on the Marks Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network. Coach, 5-0. We didn't get to catch up last week, but 2 weeks ago, after the Whitley County game, or before the Whitley County game, you said, I want to see what adversity looks like with this team, and maybe just see what it's like. And they've been kind of skating through a 62-yard opening drive for Wayne County, and they punch it in, go up 6-0, and I thought it didn't even last a second, not even a play later. And you go ahead and answer that and get the lead, and the rest kind of follow suit. But thought the defense played well, made some adjustments. What were you seeing over there?
Well, we did. You know, we felt like all week long we talked about adversity and dealing with it. We felt like this was there was a lot of it that was going to present itself to us in the Wayne County game. First of all, it was our longest road trip of the year,
right?
And you know, we struggled with that last year, to be honest with you. Learning to play well on the road, so that was some adversity, as you mentioned, with Wes playing on grass. Yep. It's the first time we'd been on grass, so that's a little different. And playing a really good football team in Wayne County. Yep. So there's a lot of things that we had to overcome. That small stadium, you know, the crowd's right on top of you. It is a neat atmosphere.
It is.
But I felt like there was some adversity there, and for those reasons, maybe we didn't start the game too well. They came out. Got to give Wayne County a lot of credit, though. They're a good football team. They drove it down and scored a touchdown, and so gave us an opportunity to see what it's like to be behind for a few minutes anyway. Yeah. And but I'm proud of our team. You know, they battled all night long. We talked all the time about not looking at the scoreboard and just focus on one series at a time, one play at a time, and you know, focus on doing our job and doing it well, and we'll let those other things take care of themselves. And so there were some good adjustments made. Or, you know, our defensive staff does a good job with things like that. And Coach Napier and the crew kind of put some clamps on the things that they wanted to do in the running game and forced them to throw the ball a little bit more than they wanted to. I think after the first drive, I don't have the stats in front of me, but if I remember correctly, they only rushed for about 70 yards for the game.
Yeah, I think it was right around 62 on that first one. I think he went 5 carries, 62 yards, and then I think they finished with like 140, maybe something like that. It was an impressive. Again, you held them under 300 yards of total offense. I thought a young quarterback, and they looked a little comfortable at first, kind of, you know, for Wayne County, and he's got a bright future for sure. But really ratcheted up the pressure to the tune of 6 sacks, 4 by Liam Newton. That's kind of unbelievable, that stat that jumps off at you there. And none bigger than the sack right before halftime. That I believe 84-yard interception return for Micah Smith. That was obviously clearly a turning point in the game, but
it was.
You know.
I thought that turned the whole game around, and the sack that Liam had, I think 2 snaps before that play, really shook up their offense a little bit. And then the quarterback was getting hit. I think it was Liam again as he threw the ball, and then Micah Smith picked it off and took it to the house. You know, at that point, the game was 14-6, and they're trying to score to tie it up at halftime. And so the touchdown on the interception made it 21-6. We came out to start the third quarter. We got the ball first, drove down and scored, and it's 28-6. So that little area right there in the game is what really turned it around.
Yeah, as we were cleaning up to leave the game, we heard the coach talking about just, you know, how devastating that was for him, and you know, that's the script of it, and it's kind of, we joked about it, how it's kind of followed we kind of feel out each other there in the first drive or so. We make an adjustment, get a 2-score lead, maybe a 3-score lead, force the other team to do something they're not comfortable with, and then it winds up 38-13, and it's or sometimes worse. But Harlan County will come in this week, another step up, or not, nothing about, but they're going to be ready. I think they're 4-1 on the season. They're 3-4-1, I believe, and a team familiar with you, probably not real happy with losing over there at the home field to you all last year, and they're probably looking to exact some revenge. How's your team responded so far this week?
I guarantee you they're looking for revenge. And, it's always an interesting opportunity in football when you're the victim of the homecoming game for the other team. That gives you a little extra incentive. Of course, it's homecoming here at Cardinal High, and everybody's excited about that. So, Harlan County's going to be a little irritated about that as well. But they've got a solid football team. They really have got a lot of quickness. Their quarterback, running back, their skill position players are not real big, but they're extremely quick and can make big plays out of small plays. So, we gotta do things right. We got to be at the right angle defensively. We got to tackle well. We got to put them in bad situations, as you said, make them do things they don't want to do. And then offensively, when we get it, we got to convert. And I think the biggest thing that we've been able to do the first half of the season that we got to continue to build on is third down conversions.
Yeah.
You'll remember last year we really struggled in that area. And that alone has been a huge change this year, which means you're able to continue drives and hopefully put points on the board. So, we just got to play our game. We're looking forward to a big crowd.
Yes.
Hope we have a bunch of folks out. It's a red out night. Everybody's wearing red, homecoming. And, I'd like to see Gillum Stadium filled up.
Yeah, well, I think there's probably a good chance for it Friday night. Got the Chicken Festival, might have to compete with it, but hey, there's probably not a better fried Oreo that you'll get in the concession stand.
That's right.
It's pretty impressive.
That's
and
right.
We got the homecoming's going to bring them out. Harlan County be ready. That's going to be a lot of fun on Friday night, Coach.
We got all weekend for Chicken Festival, man. We can go to Chicken Festival on Saturday.
You're exactly right. Come watch the real thrills right here at Gillum Stadium. That's going to be Friday night, 7:30 kickoff. Broadcast Brothers will have it for you right here on the Martin Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network. This has been the Yaden's Auto Sales Coaches Show. Coach, appreciate you stopping in. Any parting shot?
Hey, we appreciate you guys. Appreciate all you do for us, and we're excited about Friday night, and hope we have a good time at homecoming.
Man,
Go Cards.
Homecoming indeed. Go Cards. And
For tonight's contest are side judge Kyle Fletcher, field judge Andrew Martin, back judge Kevin Taylor.
All right, that was Coach John Hines on the Yaden's Auto Sales pregame show. And our little pregame show here coming to you up from the 50-yard line at Gillum Field on homecoming between the South Laurel Cardinals and the Harlan County Black Bears. Jamie, Black Bears come into this one 4-1. Your South Laurel Cardinals sit at 5-0 for the first time in school history, and they are absolutely a pleasure to watch as their offense is clicking on all cylinders. And tonight's going to be a bit of a test just from a schematic standpoint. Harlan County likes to run a lot of different looks at you. They have, get this stat, James. On the season, Harlan County has 1,184 rushing yards and on 15 TDs. Their leading rusher is their quarterback, number 25, Braden Morris, 593 yards on the ground with 7 TDs. They'll also run a Jonah Sharp at you. He's got 334 yards on the ground. Jace Brown, 169. He's got 4 touchdowns. Probably their gold, the big back maybe coming in there. And again, as a team, they've rushed it for 15 touchdowns. Jamie, this is kind of a battle of strengths here. South Laurel likes to air it out. Let's see if Harlan County can stop that. Let's see if South Laurel can make this a long night for Harlan County, maybe force them into throwing. Braden Morris is a capable quarterback, 36 for 51. He's 5 touchdowns through the air. He does have 3 interceptions. And Jamie, South Laurel has been lights out on the defensive end and forcing turnovers to the tune. I think they're probably like plus 12 on the season.
I think you're right, Tyler, and it's good to be here again. And what a night here for another great football game. We've had a fun, exciting season all year long. And it looks like the crowd's a little down. We got Chicken Festival in town. We were hoping we could get a big crowd. They're starting to pour in, and homecoming tonight. But it looks like South Laurel has deferred and will receive in the second half. So Harlan County will get the ball to start this game. But yeah, Tyler, you mentioned there's been times we've seen South Laurel at least starting out the games, and in most of these games, it's almost like they're setting up, trying to figure out from their defensive set scheme what the opponents are going to do. And they've given up a few first drive scores over the course of the season, but then they make the adjustment and have a good defensive scheme after that. Now, Harlan County on the ground, we've seen that, Tyler, for South Laurel's defense against the run will sometimes can be a little bit nervy because they gash you for 10, 15 at a time. I'd like to see that tighten up just a little bit. It's the only thing really you can say is the start of a game, giving up a few more plays than you would like, and maybe that quick touchdown from the opponent. But we turn right around with our offense and just blast and go ahead of them and then never look back. So
yeah, Jamie, 62 yards on the ground that opening drive last game. That Hitchcock, I think that was his name for Wayne County, kind of torched them after that. South Laurel really bottled him up, forced them through the air. A lot of short passes. They kept everything in front of them. Jamie, again, we've talked about the script. The first 5 games followed suit. Let's see if this one will do it. South Laurel scores. They get a turnover or something. They'll get up 2 or 3 scores and force the team to start throwing, and that's kind of into their wheelhouse. Would love to see Roark for South Laurel, number 18. Caleb, he was picked on a little bit by the young Wayne County QB last week, playing a little soft coverage. Tucker for them, for Wayne County, the Cardinals last week, kind of made some big-time plays over him, and I know, but he came in late. How about Liam Newton last week? 4 sacks or 5 sacks, I believe, and one was forced an interception that went 84 yards to the house. But see if South Laurel can do it again. They look nice tonight with their red uniforms here at home, and it is homecoming. WYMT is here in the building. This is a huge game.
A lot of folks up here in the booth. It's really steamy, but sun setting, and we're going to have a nice evening. One thing I'd like to see South Laurel get a stop on their first drive defensively.
Great. The lone loss for Harlan County was to Bell County. That's nothing for them to be ashamed of. Bell County, one of the best teams in the state, especially in, I believe, 3A. They're playing some really good football. That's a low kick. Kind of is going to hit, and that's on the ground for a long time. South Laurel forces Harlan County to start at the 26-yard line, Jamie. As we get underway here, we want to thank Sheriff John Root for our pregame sponsor there. Sheriff John Root and his staff always doing a great job and very kind to sponsor that.
Want to give a quick shout-out to the Yaden family as one of our great sponsors, Rick Yaden, as everybody knows. He was a great guy. I just want to get our hearts goes out to their family and John Ross and Andrew and family.
And Braden Morris will get it started here out of the shotgun. He'll take it himself, running to the right side. He's got a nice little gain on first down. Want to see a lot of that, Jamie. He's their leading rusher. 72 attempts, now make it 73 for he gets some nice gain on first down.
Again, we've seen this most first drive all year long. They'll get 5, they'll get 10, they may get a 20-yard gainer. They may score on this first drive, but South Laurel, Coach Hines, the defensive coordinator, makes the adjustment. Usually by the second quarter, that stops. They try to go away from it, and then that's where South Laurel could
Harlan County
damage
moving right to left here on the radio dial. They've got the black helmets, white jerseys, and that's kind of a maroon crimson looking pant. It's Morse again on the carry, same side. South Laurel able to stop him after a short game, but that'll be third and definitely manageable here for the Black Bears. Jamie, 4-1, I said, was their record coming into this one. They won big, 21-0 over Clay County. That's our common opponent. They beat Eminence 35-0. East Ridge 48-18. McCreary Central 36-13. Their one loss to Bell County 36-7. You get a chance to talk about South Laurel and their offense, but the stats came out Tuesday. South Laurel leading in 5A and a lot of stats across the state. And What a good, fun ball club this is. Third down, low snap. He'll keep it. He's got the first down. Bowls over a defender and all the way into the 40-yard line.
Nice play. A quarterback keeper up the middle. As you said, he leads all team in, I think, in attempts. Is that correct, Tyler? On
He does. He sure does.
And there he did it again and was able to get the first down.
That'll move the sticks. And this young man, Braden Morris, he is a sophomore. Harlan County's picked up 14 yards so far in this one.
Overloaded wishbone, I guess you call this, on the left side.
They bottle him up this time. No, he squirts free, and they had him for a loss, and he got a nice little gain there, did Morris. South Laurel was in that backfield. And looks like number 6 for South Laurel. That's Ethan Leach. A little slow getting up. He'll have to trot off.
Play results in a gain of 2, and that'll bring up 2nd and 8 from the 42 for the Blackbirds.
So 2nd and 8 from the 42.
A lot of run plays, a lot of clock clicking away early.
Out of that shotgun, what is this, little modified wishbone looking thing?
Like overload on each side. You kind of know which way they're running.
He'll take it up the gut again, and that's a small gain on 2nd down. Jamie, this game will move really quick if they continue to. Probably got to be there.
It's almost
hoping for, right?
Like 2 running backs, a fullback or something. Maybe they bring in a tight end in the backfield, and then they have a quarterback and another back in the back and on deeper in the back in shotgun formation. It's really weird. Never seen
Wing T or something. It seems like they taught us what this was last year when we were over in Harlan County.
Right.
Richard might have texted. We might have to ask him here. He's over there doing his PA duties.
Speaking of that was kind of a big-time win for us last year over there at Harlan. We needed to pick up that victory. Was able to get it done in Harlan. It's a great atmosphere over there.
Big third down, 3rd and 4. Morris looking left this time. He's going to be bottled up. South Laurel stays home, and they clean it up. That's a great tackle in there for them. Jackson Smith looks like came in there and made a play.
Picked up a loss there, or a no gain.
That was Bo Walters in there on that.
Yeah, good tackle, good gang tackle there. They did lose a yard, 4th and 5. And that'll bring maybe the punt team in. They did do a bunch of changing here.
Yep.
Looks like a bat flying around here, Tyler. Did you see that?
Yep. Keep an eye on the punter here. Does look like to be Morris, so a little trickery here. So keep an eye on that. But they're going to punt it away right at the 45-yard line. Low snap.
Ooh.
Hits it right into the line. Got to get away from that. Did South Laurel touch that?
They did.
But I think it hit a Harlan County player first. That's going to be South Laurel's ball there.
Wow. That was a low liner right into the back of maybe their own player, then hit a South Laurel player, and now down at the 49-yard line.
Wow, South Laurel's going to get in an excellent field position, James, to start this one.
All right, that's what I was hoping to see is a stop on that first drive. Able to get it to 4th and 5 and punt it away was Harlan County, so South Laurel will look to attack.
Here we go. It'll be Mason Griffin, 17 touchdown passes on the year, 1 interception. Looking left, got a man out there, a little soft coverage, a little dance move, stretches for the sticks. Let's see if he got it.
Yep.
Looks like he does.
They're going to give it to him.
Going to be good enough.
About 11-yard pickup on first down. That's what you want to see. Move the chains quick. That's what South Laurel's offense is all about. John Hines and company.
That was to Gunnar Williams, they said. That is going to be a first down. State Farm first down. Into the Black Bear territory. They get Dow out of the backfield. Empty for Griffin. He's flushed out. Rolling right. Stays on his feet. Now finds Dow. Dow with room. Rolls over. Defender, and he's got another State Farm first down. My goodness, how about that?
How about Griffin out of the up the middle with no untouched? Was a linebacker coming through the line, scrambles away, finds him Dow on the sideline, and able to pick up positive yards again on first down. Actually picked up another first down.
What's that down here? We've got that inside the 30 there.
We
That
got a
little
penalty.
false start.
That's what we don't want to see. A lot of that. We had a very clean game last game. There was just a handful of penalties. But it's way better than what we'd been seeing in the previous couple games.
That's a little penalty here. That'll back up the Cards.
After the 5-yard penalty, the Cardinals will resume action. 1st and 15 from the 33.
They'll do it again. 1st and 15. It's like from the 38. Griffin all kinds of time. Goes across the middle. He's got Carter Kelly.
I feel like
The original line of scrimmage might have got.
Kelly failed to get in the end zone last week, and we were kind of looking for him to bust out. He had a great season so far. I think he's got 5 touchdowns, about close to 400 yards on the season, and I like to see him get going. Good pitch and catch there for South Laurel.
So they got him in the backfield as Kelly. Now they'll motion him out, swing it out to him. He's got all sorts of space. He lowers his shoulder, and he picks up another State Farm first down. Carter Kelly, Jamie, I was going to attempt to try to keep up a little stats here, but
It's hard to with this offense.
Yep, they're moving quick. 6:22 to play in this first quarter. South Laurel all the way down inside the red zone. And, man, they look sharp right now. They've got 2 wide receivers out either side. Dow in the backfield alongside Griffin in the shotgun formation. He gets a snap, fakes it to Dow. Now he's flush, rolling to his left. He's got a lot of daylight. Got a flag flying in. That's going to be a hold, looks like. South Laurel's going to back that on up. Jamie, 2 penalties now.
He had a step, and I don't think he needed that extra block there. I think he had him shook.
Can't tell if that was Gunnar Williams out there.
That is a hold. Yeah, that was
A little more
unfortunate.
space here, James.
It's going to be a 10-yard penalty. Going to bring up 1st and 20 from the 26.
To Mason Griffin. Got Kelly in the slot now on the far side. That's the Harlan County sideline, along with Gunnar Williams.
I like this
Garrison
one-on-one
Brown
over
down
here on
here.
this side.
Little razzle-dazzle. They get it over to Kelly. He's got space. Now we got another flag coming in the backfield, and let's see what this is. Looks like
Another hold.
another hold.
I don't see it. There wasn't much going on over there, which was far
I think
side
that's
for
going
us.
to be on Harlan County. No, on South Laurel. That's the 3rd penalty this drive.
That's 15 yards or 25 yards so far against us in penalty yardage. And that's going to really back us up. That's going to be 10 more, 1st and 30.
Jamie, not a lot of success now. They've tried that reverse a couple times last week at Harlan or at Wayne County to no avail. But
How many times, Tyler, you see that happen? You see these end arounds and some screen passes and stuff. It seems like it's instant hold call.
both
Like that's
holds
what
have
they
been on the skill position players, on wide receivers trying to set the edge for their wide receivers out there. But they're looking this time. Empty backfield's got a man in space. Get a little of that back.
Tyler, I think he might be 7 for 7 on the night. He's not missed a pass yet.
He's, and I believe that's West Dow out of the backfield makes that catch.
Play resulted in a gain of 10, and that'll bring up 2nd and 20 from the 27.
2nd and 20 from the 27. Gets 10 of that back. Dow. They motion him out of the backfield. Griffin all by himself back there. Now he is flush, rolling to his left. Has some room. Makes a man miss. He's inside the 5. And he's got another State Farm first down. How about that? 20-yard scamper. And he's going to get penalized for being fired up and showing emotion. Golly.
Another penalty.
Come on, fellas. This is an eager staff here, Jamie. Man.
Yeah, this is what kills you when you on your drives. 3 straight penalties, or 3 in a row, 4 on this drive.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on Mason Griffin, Jamie. Just made a terrific run, gets the first down, and then gets a penalty. for
Result, set on first down.
taunting, unsportsmanlike, just having a good time is what I call it.
Having a good time? Was he standing over somebody?
No, I don't know. Think so. Just kind of got up woofing. Who knows what he said yet. Our boys are saints. First and 10 from the 20. Griffin, again, rolling to his left. They're going to grab him. He's going to try to throw it. He does. And they're going to call a
intentional grounding, I think, but was he outside? I don't know how it works in high school.
Nobody out there to throw it. Just kind of dumped it. It's going to be a loss of downs. Jamie, a lot of pressure coming up the middle. South Florida's got to figure that out. Maybe leave Dow back there.
We've been on first down for 4 plays.
Griffin there is trying to say, look, there's somebody out there. I'm trying to throw it to him. Pleading his case, I don't think the refs are going to let him have it. A demonstrative stomp here.
We're going to back this thing on up. It's like 5 yards, and that's going to be loss of down. So second down.
So we've had 2 holding penalties, a false start, an unsportsmanlike conduct, and now
intentional
grounding. So South Florida's offense looking good, but too much laundry on the field so far. They'll keep it on the ground this time to Dow. Rolling to his right, and a flag comes in late.
What's this one now? I thought we was going to have a fast game, Tyler, but the referee's going to keep that from us.
Man, oh, man.
Is this against South Laurel? Face mask on the defense.
Okay, that's great. Face mask. Wow. Harlan County gets one, and that'll get South Laurel all the way back. Is that an automatic first down? I don't think so.
I think it was a
that's going to make it second and 11, second and 12.
Second and 11 from the 21-yard line. So this has been a wild scene of the penalties.
4:40 to play here in this opening quarter. Empty backfield for Griffin. They show pressure up the middle. He puts a foot in the ground. It's tipped off a defender, off a Black Bear, into the hands of Roark, the tight end, and he falls forward.
That was one of his least best passes, I guess you could say.
Dangerous pass.
Dangerous
really,
right over the middle and in traffic. Good concentration.
Now they're back where they were a moment ago, inside the 10-yard line. Looks all the way down.
Still don't think he's had an incomplete pass, Tyler.
I had, intentional grounding there. So that'll count. So that's Dow taking it himself, trying to set the edge. Gets a block, and he's going to pick up just a little bit.
By the Black Bears there on the corner.
Dow on the carry for the Cardinals, brought down by the Black Bears, number 10, Brown.
So that's going to be second and goal from the 7-yard line. Let's see what the Cards can do in short yardage situation. Gunnar Williams split out to the right. Kelly's back in the backfield there. Quick hitter over the middle. Dangerous pass. It's a little high. Garrison Brown was able to get a mid on that. Actually, that's Dow. He says, get that down. And that was 6. That's going to bring up third and goal. Jamie Dalrymple hit a field goal last week, and certainly we want 6 here, but this is within his range. Good to see Leach back out there. He's in the tight end. 2 tight ends set this time for the Cards. Griffin looking to pass. Pump fakes. Freezes the defenders. He's got the edge. Let's see if he can get in. Just shy. That's going to bring up fourth and goal from about the 2-yard line. Absorbed a nice hit there as he went out of bounds. What a strange start to this game here, Jamie. Looks like South Florida's going to leave the offense out there. Jamie, we've seen Liam Newton. We've seen Tim Thompson in this jumbo set. How about that fresh set of downs? They're going to say no flag.
They got them all jumping, but I don't know how they didn't call that one.
So it looked like they jumped in the neutral zone, but were able to get back. Dow's going to roll off the left side. He's bottled up, still turning his feet. He is in. Wow. How about that?
I thought he was
play from West Dow, and that's good for a Yaden's Auto Sales touchdown.
He got a coach throwing his clipboard over there, or his hat. He thought he had him stopped too. Just the churning of the legs and getting into the end zone for West Dow.
West Dow punches it in from about 2 yards out. Cullen Dalrymple has been lights out here, and he's on to kick the extra point after that Yaden's Auto Sales touchdown. I think he's 30 for his last 30, Jamie. I don't hope I didn't jinx him right there, but Cullen.
And he got a field goal last week.
He sure did. Leading 5A in scoring for kickers. Extra point is up and good.
When you talking about having an offense like
South
this,
Laurel 7, Harlan County 0. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to the Martin Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
This broadcast and all of our exceptional web content at Cardinal Media Network are brought to you by Julie Ross Ray Media Consulting. With over 20 years of experience, Julie provides tailored media solutions to help take your business to the next level. Learn more at julierossraymedia.com. Touchdown Cardinals! Yaden's Auto Sales is kicking off big savings all season long. Don't fumble your chance to drive home a quality pre-owned vehicle. They make financing easy at Yaden's Auto Sales and deals that score every time. Stop by Yaden's Auto Sales in London today, where the winning drive starts with you. Yaden's Auto Sales, your hometown auto MVP.
3:32 to play in this first quarter. South Laurel leads 7-0 after the 2-yard touchdown run by West Dow, and a drive that was just littered with penalties. And it will be Leach to kick off for the Cards. Low liner hits, takes a nice little hop. That's going to be fielded by the Black Bears. And they will hit him and push him back close to the 25-yard line. They'll start for them about the 26. Jackson Smith there. And Harlan County will start again from about the 26. It's about where they started last time. We got a healthy dose of number 25 for their quarterback, Braden Morris. On that last drive, Jamie, he rushed 6 times. He rushed the ball.
really good. I wouldn't say it was a great drive, Tyler. There's a lot of penalties, but
No.
But we got the end result. You got what you wanted was a touchdown on fourth down. Going for it, that was at least got it in the end zone. Maybe we can clean that up on the next drive we get. Let's get another stop here.
5 penalties for the Cards on that drive. They hand off this time to number 12 for Harlan County. That is going to be Jonas Sharp running off right tackle there. He is stopped. Good. Just grab some water there, be great. There's some water in that cooler there.
Play results in a gain of 1, and that'll bring up the 2nd and 9 from the 28.
I'll take one too.
That gain there's good for a 1-yard gain. Be 2nd and 9. Sorry, folks, got a little service up here. How about that?
Service.
Very nice. Morris, he'll keep it himself, and he's got a seam up the middle, and he's got the first down, and he is near midfield. Where do they mark him? Inside the 45-yard line. That is nice. Morris kind of caught.
I think that Tyler, they countered a little bit, had that overload on one side, went the opposite side, and found a hole up the middle and was able to get a big gainer. That's going to be about the 47-yard line of Harlan County. Close to getting into South Laurel territory here. If we can, I'd love to see another stop. I want to see a those big. That was their biggest gain there on, from scrimmage, but let's see South Laurel dig deep here and get another stop.
Damn, that was about a 21-yard gain there, I think. That's a nice run for their talented sophomore, Braden Morris. Back out there again for Morris. This time they'll give to number 12 again. He's tripped up, but he has a nice gain. Jonas Sharp. Looking sharp on that carry. Sorry.
That's an easy one, Tyler. I get it.
Jamie, minute 45 on the clock. They're in South Laurel territory on a nice gain. Looks like he got about 6 on that one. 7 on that one, so 2nd and 3 after the sharp carry for Harlan County. They're looking to tie this up. South Laurel's up 7-0 if you're just joining us. Had a lot of offense, just a lot of penalties, and they were able to punch it in with West out from about 2 yards out for a Yaden's Auto Sales touchdown. Puts them on top. Give again to Sharp.
Ooh, short gainer there, almost got the first down.
Tackle made by Ocean Cardinal.
We're going to put it just short, 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1 here for the Cards. Quinstrunk out there. Replaced Newton for just a moment. Now Liam's back out there. Here on homecoming. Beautiful, beautiful evening, Jamie. Setting up for an absolutely gorgeous weekend. Little rain helped things. Morris with Sharp next to him. They'll fake it to Sharp. Morris is hit in the backfield. That's going to be a face mask, Jamie. I saw it from here. Looks like they turned his face around.
It's going to be another penalty against South Laurel. It's going to easily pick up the first down and then some.
I don't know if that was Newton that got him there or what, but you can kind
It
of
was
tell
inadvertent, I think. I wasn't like really
he's
going
kind of
for
jerked around there.
That's the dangerous one.
Face mask is a penalty assessed to the Cardinals.
Will they give him for 15?
15, that's good enough for a first down for Harlan County. 26 seconds to play here in this first quarter. Thing is rapidly moving. Personal foul. 15-yard face mask. That clock will move as Caden Adams for Harlan County runs in with the play. He relays that message to Morris and the rest of the Black Bear offense. Way in South Laurel territory now, down to the 30-yard line. Morris has it. Going left.
There we go. There we go right there.
Follows him up that time for a loss. Looks like Tim Thompson in there, along with Micah Smith.
Number 25, Morris on the carry, brought down by the Cardinals. Number 2, Micah Smith.
And that'll be the end of the first quarter. So far, South Laurel leads in this one 7-0. You're listening to the Martins Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
The firm of Cessna and George is here for you when you need them, ready to take on your legal matter and help you achieve a satisfactory outcome. You depend on skilled professionals to get your desired results, and that is what they aim to provide. Stop by their new location at 506 South Main Street or give them a call at 606-770-5400 or anytime at CessnaGeorge.com. Just like a strong defense on Friday night, Sheriff John Root and his team work every day to protect Laurel County. With dedication, teamwork, and community pride, they're here to keep our families safe on and off the field. Good luck to all our athletes and teams from Laurel County Sheriff John Root. Martins Peterbilt is a third-generation family-owned business known for outstanding parts availability and unmatched service. Their knowledgeable staff and dedication to keeping your truck on the road makes them your complete resource for trucks, trailers, parts, service, and much, much more. Serving London and the surrounding states for more than 50 years. Stop by one of their 5 locations today or call them at 606-878-6410 or at martinspeterbilt.com.
Welcome back here, South Laurel on second down. They bottle up Morris once again. They maybe starting to figure him out, Jamie, as Malachi Smith in there lowers the boom for another tackle for loss. That's 2 in a row, backs them up behind the sticks after they marched it down all the way to the South Laurel 30-yard line. They've been in reverse since then. 7-0 here, South Laurel with a lead. Looking sharp here early on.
Yeah.
Penalties not great, but other than that, looking real good. They'll clean that up in a moment, but a big, long third down.
Yeah, the 2 great defensive stops is what I was wanting to see on this drive is figuring out what Harlan County's doing and is able to get them in the backfield a couple times.
Looking to pass now. Morris flings it out there, and that is not
I think
good.
we see why they run the ball.
His intended receiver was Caden Adams, and he was just wide right of him. This is a 4-down situation here, maybe. Jamie, looked like South Laurel had no problem moving the ball on offense against Harlan County, so maybe the Black Bears taking some chances here early.
I would love to see a shutout pitched by South Law's defense. That's what I was, looking forward. Harlan County's moved the ball well this season, and if you bring, a team that runs the ball so well, or at least what they've seen, and they can come in here and South Law stop that would be just another notch and going down the rest of the season.
3 wide receivers to the right. They're bringing some pressure. He got it away. That's underthrown. Intercepted by South Laurel on the sideline. He stays in bounds.
There we go.
That was Garrison Brown playing center field out there, and he picks it off. Great pressure from South Laurel that time. I don't know if that was that looked like the youngster.
Number 6, Liam Smith coming in there hard. Is that who that was?
No. That is,
I believe it was. That
number
was,
6 is Ethan Leach.
Oh, my bad. It was on the It was number 6, Ethan Leach. He's not a youngster. He is a senior. Good job, Ethan Leach, going the pressure full out.
4th down. That was probably a better punt than the last time Harlan County was out. But a turnover nonetheless, and Garrison Brown gets his mitts on it here. Now South Laurel going quickly. And another first down, Jamie. How about that?
Keeps spinning away. Kelly does all the way down for a 15-yarder almost.
Carter Kelly just kind of bowled over that defender. Man, South Laurel really just being bullish out there. I love it.
Except for the penalties, man. This has been a really efficient night offensively.
That
we've seen most of the
for
year.
a State Farm first down. Then they swing it out to Garrison Brown on the left side, and he's got another first down. Stays on his feet, pushed out of bounds. They might mark him just shy of it.
About 9 on the play. Looks like they're going to be second short.
Man, South Laurel moving quickly.
Play results in a gain of 9, and now bring up 2nd and 1 from the 49 for the Cardinals.
Have 3 wide receivers out to the right. Roark here all by himself. Sits down in the soft spot. He's got the catch and another first down into Harlan County territory all the way to the 40-yard line.
Elijah Roark right there.
Right there. It's his second reception of the night.
Just sit there in the soft spot of the seat there. And just an easy play.
South Laurel moving. Another State Farm Partners first down. Little stack trips to the right this time. They whip it out there to Kelly. He's got blockers in front of him. Puts his foot in the ground. Now he's racing down the sideline. Makes a cut. 10, 5. Oh, he's dragged down right at the 1-yard line. My goodness.
Carter Kelly.
Patience by Carter Kelly that time to allow the blocks, and then the rest was all Carter Kelly right there.
We had the grass field last week, and he kind of slipped on a deep pass that we thought he should have been under there. I think but good to see him having a game. Already his 3rd reception of the night.
He likes the turf for sure. This plays right into his like South Laurel got the jumbo unit out here, Jamie. They're trying to punch this in. Let's see who they've got back there lined up. Shotgun, that's Tim Thompson. He's going to run. Stays on his feet. He's got it. Touchdown, South Laurel. Thompson punches it in from 2 yards out. For a Yaden's Auto Sales touchdown makes it 13-0. How about that, James? Interception leads to touchdowns, but just methodically marched down the field. That was too easy.
It did. Every pass was just on point, but he had time in the backfield. When you give him Griffin time, he's going to make you pay. They did bring pressure last drive and got to him a few times. This time with no pressure, and that kick is good.
Dalrymple rips it through. 14-0 South Laurel. You're listening to the Martins Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
Touchdown Cardinals! Yaden's Auto Sales is kicking off big savings all season long. Don't fumble your chance to drive home a quality pre-owned vehicle. They make financing easy at Yaden's Auto Sales and deals that score every time. Stop by Yaden's Auto Sales in London today, where the winning drive starts with you. Yaden's Auto Sales, your hometown auto MVP. Hungry fans know the winning play. Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken. Fresh, hot, and always delicious. From crispy chicken to biscuits and fixins, Lee's is your game day MVP. Lee's Famous Recipe, where game day gets delicious. Visit your local Lee's Famous Recipe in Corbin, Kentucky.
Welcome back. Here's the Broadcast Brothers coming to you from Gillum Field tonight on homecoming, and it's all cards here early, 14-0, as they are doing what they do best, and that's scoring, James. Just so fun to watch. They just distribute the ball. We had Roark catching passes. We had Garrison Brown catching one. Carter Kelly nearly took one from about 40 out, or 50 out. A low kick. And South Laurel will, Harlan County's going to have their best field position starting theirs. That's a nice return. Gets it all the way to about the 44-yard line. Jamie, what can you say about these Cardinals? They're just figured out this running game and forced them into a passing situation. And, wow.
It was so fun to tune in last week at halftime with Jep Irwin. Does a great job. Obviously, he knows football.
Yeah.
But he talked about the importance of the hire that he had to build this program back, and of Coach Hines, and how the difficult to get him, a guy like Hines, and able to bring him just down the road from Pulaski County. So again, what a great hire, and it's so fun to watch.
How about this? That is going to be number 12, I believe. Jonah Sharp running left side. Nice yardage on first down. Oop, I'm wrong. That's Jace Brown. They're kind of their three-headed monster they run at you.
Play resulted in a gain of 4, and that'll bring up 2nd and 6 from the 46 for the Black Bears.
Braden Morris shifting folks around. Hunter Fuse is going to switch sides. He's on the near side. The give this time is back to number 10, Brown, and he's got a first down all the way into South Laurel territory.
Number 10, Brown on the carry.
Jamie, first possession, it was all Braden Morris. Second possession, they work in a little Jonah Sharp. Now the third time they've got it here, it's Jace Brown. And we'll see what Harlan County can do. Braden Morris bringing the Black Bears to the line after the first down. He'll keep it on the ground, keep it himself. Gets to the original line of scrimmage, bowls forward. Nice gain there.
Number 25, Morris on the carry, brought down by the Cardinals. Number 19, Liam Newton.
Liam Newton with the tackle after the gain of 5.
38 for the Black Bears.
Into South Laurel territory go the Black Bears. Two wide receivers out to the right.
Ooh, was supposed to hand that off.
Sure was, and they'll bottle him up. That was Braden Morris trying to hit Chase Brown there. Something happened, a little confusion, and that's going to be a short loss maybe. Tim Thompson
put it back to actually a 3-yard loss. They're giving that 3rd and 9. This is another big play for South Laurel's defense to continue this dominance with an interception and a turnover on the punt on the first drive.
So 3rd and 9. This is what Harlan County wants to avoid, these 3rd and long situations where they may have to put the ball in the air. South Laurel's going to load the box.
Here comes pressure.
Morris looking to pass. A little pump fake. Now he's flushed out. Throws to his right. Nearly intercepted once again by Garrison Brown, and that is going to fall incomplete and bring up a 4th down.
That all was part of the pressure up front. Good call defensively on 3rd and long that they know they're going to pass the ball. And you bring the heat, and he's got to make some kind of crazy pass, and almost picked it off again.
Man, Jamie, you just trust those DBs out there on an island, but I think Coach Hines likes his chances right there, especially with the pressure and forcing him to pass, roll it to his right. And Morris will drop back to punt this away. Brown will be back to receive.
I don't know about you, Tyler, but if I'm Harlan County, I'd be going for it every 4th down, get a chance to keep it out of South Laurel's hands.
Yeah, no
because
kidding.
they're scoring at will.
Low punt will hit. Brown will field it.
He's
turned it up the field.
He's got an edge.
People in front of him. On his feet, he's crossed the 50, all the way down to the 30, still on his feet, all the way down to the 27, 28-yard line.
We've not had a chance to see Garrison Brown break one free. They've been punting away from him somewhat this year, and finally had a chance on a one-hopper to almost take it to the house. Good play by Garrison Brown. Good blocking downfield.
Great blocking down the field. He set the edge and turned it, and bam. Garrison Brown, he's so shifty out there.
I'm just what I'm saying, Tyler, that Harlan County just throws a pass or tries to get a first down instead of, giving South Laurel great field position on a punt return. I'll take my chances on fourth.
The Cardinals will begin their drive, 1st and 10 from the 28.
1st and 10 from the 28. He fielded that inside the 20 down there, and he flipped the field in a hurry. Let's see if they hit a home run here. They've got Dow out of the backfield. He's inside the 5, reaches for it, he's in.
Got it.
28-yard touchdown for West Dow out of the backfield. And the Cards are pouring it on, 20-0.
One play and a touchdown for West Dow. Such a great weapon out of the backfield to receive those great passes from Mason Griffin.
28 yards on the 50
28 yards, James. How about that? And how about this? How about a happy birthday to Tracy Reeves, the mother of Malachi and Micah Smith? What a lady that is. Happy birthday to her. Happy birthday to Cessna and George, one half of that. Conrad Cessna today.
Has he turned, what is he,
43 today. He's got a lot of gray in there. We know he's not listening.
Absolutely not listening over here. See, I'm sure he's at the other field.
He might be. I think they're on the road. North Laurel's on the road tonight at Whitley County. Yeah. There have been road warriors here. They've backloaded a lot of home games. And Dalrymple rips it through, makes it 21-0 South Laurel. We'll step aside. You're listening to the Martins Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
Touchdown Cardinals! Yaden's Auto Sales is kicking off big savings all season long. Don't fumble your chance to drive home a quality pre-owned vehicle. They make financing easy at Yaden's Auto Sales and deals that score every time. Stop by Yaden's Auto Sales in London today, where the winning drive starts with you. Yaden's Auto Sales, your hometown auto MVP. When the game gets tough, you need a team that's always got your back. Jackson Energy keeps your home powered up so you can focus on the plays that matter. From kickoff to the final whistle, Jackson Energy, keeping your energy in the game. When it comes to finding the dress of your dreams, Copper Penny of London is always a touchdown. From elegant gowns to winning styles for every bride. No matter the occasion, Copper Penny helps you score big on your big day. Stop by and see us at 905 North Main Street in London. The Copper Penny Bridal Shop, where happily ever after kicks off.
Welcome back here. It is 21-0 South Laurel, and Ethan Leach and the Cards will kick it off. Low banger hits, and Harlan County nearly lost it there. Man, that's a big old boy. 87. Gosh. They take the whole Cardinal.
Never did get him down.
Big 87, Bo Eldridge. They got him 6'4", 230. He is a mountain of a man.
Well, Garrison Brown trying to come in there and smack him around.
So South Laurel has scored. West Dow scored from 2 yards out. Got a 28-yard pass, and Tim Thompson has punched one in from 2. We got kids. What is happening up here?
Hey, look, they need to shut the doors here and lock them up. Rowdy bunch up here.
So Harlan County will take over at the 41-yard line. South Laurel loading the box.
Ooh,
he fumbles it, and South Laurel will stop him after a short game running to his left. Let's see. That looks like number 10 that took that. No, that was number 10. That was Brown that time taking that.
Number 34, Smith. And number 8.
I don't got any updates anywhere so far.
And there's Malachi Smith making the stop, making his mom proud on her birthday. She got to be proud of those boys. And my goodness, Jamie, offensively, they've not got to do it. We saw what Micah can do out of the backfield, but you saw him last week taking that interception 84 yards the other way. Those guys are skilled, just waiting their turn on offense. They're getting every bit of it there on defense, Malachi and Micah. They're solid players, and the future's bright here on the south side. Short gain on first down makes it 2nd and 8. Brown out there. Fields it, gets to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. South Laurel, Liam Newton in there with a tackle. Leach in there as well.
Got no updates here, Tyler, for the North Whitley County game. I was interested in that game, I'll be honest. Don't see much.
If D. Parker's back, I'm interested. If not, Whitley County, we saw what they're made of. And nothing against them, but they put a hurting on us for too long. 10 straight over us for South Laurel. Put it to them 2 weeks ago. A little 3rd and long, running left side here. He's got a little space near the first down sticks, but he's going to be stopped just short.
That's
Morris back in there.
That's going to bring up 4th down, I think, Tyler, and 2.
All right, Jamie, let's set this stage. 4th and 2 from not even from Harlan County territory. They got to go for it here. If South Laurel gets this back, scores another touchdown, they get the ball at the half.
Score again. They've scored on every possession so far.
We've got running clock situation here in
could be an early night for us.
Could be, but now we do got homecoming festivities coming up. Wing T this time. They'll go up the middle, and he's going to.
That's close.
May have gotten it, James.
That's right on the line of scrimmage. They're going to mark this right at it. And they might have to measure, bring out the chain gang.
He just says that he's got it.
They're going to give it to him. Based on what I saw on the line, I thought it was a little bit short.
Why not measure that?
Yep.
All right. That John Blanton down there on the sticks and Jeff Davis on chain duty tonight?
I see John down there.
Don't see Coach.
Don't see Coach Davis. He usually.
John made it clear we got to give him his internet thing back tonight. So,
does he need to go out of town or something?
Going out of town. He's a busy man. Morris switches gears, goes back to his right. He's got a little space and a great open field tackle there by Micah Smith.
Smith with a great tackle, but that was a good shed of tackles. And bouncing back was.
I'm going to say this, Jamie. I don't think South Laurel's defense gets enough credit. They're overshadowed big time by their offense, but their defense, they've been playing some really only 11.8 points per game, and that's good enough for top 5 in 5A. Now, North Laurel across town, 8.8. I think they're tops in 5A, which is crazy. And they've played a gauntlet of a schedule.
Yeah, it's you're right. We've seen you get into especially you get like South Laurel's had a few running clocks, and you get in some second teams, third teams. Maybe they give up a few more points during that time, but they only give up 11 points a game, and their differential is tops in the 5A.
Oh yeah, it is. Direct snap there to number 10. That is going to be Brown. Takes it back off left guard there, running in between the guard and center. Nice gain there. It's going to bring up 3rd and manageable. Thompson tackle there for the Cardinals. Be under 2:30 when this is snapped. Big 3rd down here, 3rd and 4. Morris. Sorry, that is Brown.
That's
He's going to
easily pick up.
He's got the first down.
First down, that's a gainer of about 7, I think, 6 maybe.
Jace Brown. I guess the clock will stop momentarily while they reset the chains. Now he motions it to go in to start again. Harlan County's not going to get in a hurry. We'll milk this down.
Yeah, they don't want South to have the ball back, score in this half again, and then get the ball in the third, score again. Then it puts its curtains.
Yeah. Brown running to his left side. South Laurel stays at home, and they stop him after a short game running off the left side.
Decent drive this time for Harlan County, just on the ground. And
looks like Harlan County's going to call a timeout. We'll take one with him. Cards leading this one 21-0 right here on the Martin Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
The real estate market is heating up, with the median home prices rising by 1.4% over the past year. Now is the perfect time to buy or sell your home. Trust Jesse Sizemore at Century 21 Advantage Realty to guide you through this dynamic market. Call 606-309-9898 today or visit jessesizemore.c21.com to take advantage of the booming real estate opportunities. Martin's Peterbilt is a third-generation family-owned business known for outstanding parts availability and unmatched service. Their knowledgeable staff and dedication to keeping your truck on the road makes them your complete resource for trucks, trailers, parts, service, and much, much more. Serving London and the surrounding states for more than 50 years. Stop by one of their 5 locations today or call them at 606-878-6410 or at martinspeterbilt.com.
Second down and 7. And the South Laurel 37 is Harlan County. Morris will take it himself. We got a flag flying in.
And he threw it hard at a player. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Rocking that flag. That's going to be a hold.
Holding on. The Black Bears will make it 2nd and 17.
And that's also stopping the clock, so that's going to be
47.
a chance to South Laurel get this ball back here and leave a couple more downs. And then I'd say Coach Hines will probably call a timeout or two.
He likes them. What? He likes to, take these chances there and get it back. But now you force Harlan County, way behind the sticks here. 2nd and 17.
I'm just saying,
47.
Do you think Harlan County keeps it on the ground here just to run the clock out? Or do they try to make a play and get some bigger yards? We'll see
I would
right here.
say, clock started again. It's a minute 23. Get a stop right here now. John Hines wanted a timeout.
Yeah, he was wondering. I think he's questioning whether that clock should be running. It's a dead ball. He's on a dead ball play and a penalty. So I don't know. I don't know the rule there. I think that's what the questioning is. You're right. He's saying.
Not sure what's going on. We've got a timeout.
Yep, he's putting the clock back to a minute 28. I was correct on this.
Yep, you're right, minute 28. And that's not the clock operator's fault. That was motioned by the official. Yep.
I was actually caught something right.
Way to go, James. And
it was on a dead ball timeout by Harlan. The play was a penalty. I think you don't maintain the clock going.
That's what John Hines was saying.
Wasted a timeout to get that squared away, but
I don't think they credited him with a timeout there, did they?
Gotcha.
Quickly they fired out. That's
a fumble
pass.
Ooh. That was almost behind in the backfield on the backwards pass. It was close. Now 3 seconds come off the clock, Tyler, and a third down.
Incomplete pass stopped that clock too, so South Laurel does not have to burn one, but 3rd and 17.
That's what surprised me on the play call for Harlan County to be up to throw the ball. I think they need to get out of here with just run and just kneel and go. But now on 3rd and 17, they're going to have to call something in the air again. So look for the clock to stop again, or maybe another interception for the Cards.
3rd and 17, minute 25 to play.
There's a false start this time.
Flags flying everywhere.
Yeah, we're backing this thing up. We could easily score a minute 24.
Huge. I feel like South Laurel can score from anywhere on the field at this point.
I feel like that time they were running the ball. You tackle them, you call a timeout. Mm-hmm. They have to punt. And then, who knows?
I might have 2 scores left at South Laurel. My goodness. Crazy offense.
high-octane, NASCAR offense, whatever you want to call it. It's crazy. They do keep it on the ground this time. South Laurel's bottled them up after a short game.
And he called a timeout.
South Laurel's on it. They get the timeout. John Hines is pleased.
This is what he loves to do right here.
Minute 17, and you see this all the time. Coaches that are great at end-of-half situations, and we know one that is not.
Yes, and we see how it plays out tomorrow
yeah,
night.
No kidding. We'll take a quick commercial break. South Laurel 21, Harlan County nothing, and South Laurel threatening to get the ball back here. You're listening to the Martin Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
London, Kentucky. On the field or in life, it takes a great game plan to win. Your local State Farm agents, Phil McDonald, Judy Phelps, and Katie Loftus are here to protect what matters most: home, auto, and family. With coverage you can trust, you'll always be ready for the next play. South Laurel Cardinal football is being brought to you by Laurel County Sheriff John Root, State Farm agent Phil McDonald, Yaden's Auto, Martin's Peterbilt, State Farm agent Judy Phelps, Lee's Famous Recipe, The Copper Penny, the law firm of Cessna and George, State Farm agent Katie Loftus, Jesse Sizemore Century 21, and Julie Ross Ray Media.
Whitley County Harlan County punts that away. South Laurel's going to take over here deep in their own territory, but let's see.
They can go a long way in a short amount of time. 1:09 left. South Laurel with the ball with, I'm going to say, looks like 2 timeouts, Tyler. So that's plenty of time for this potent offense to score before the half and get the ball back in the third quarter.
Is that on their 13-yard line here?
Yeah, 12-yard line they're calling it.
12-yard line. Let's see if they can go.
They've had
88 yards.
He's had all
here.
kinds of time the last drive.
Empty backfield for the Cardinals. Griffin surveying the field, gets it out quickly. He's got a man out there. That's Gunnar Williams. Williams gets to the sideline. They're going to give him the out of bounds there. That'll stop the clock. Thought he was about to motion it. That he
tackled inside.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, that's just easy football right there.
That gain there is good for a State Farm first down. Katie Loftus, Phil McDonald, and Judy Phelps. Again, empty backfield. Harlan County showing pressure up the middle. South Laurel picks it up. Griffin rolling to his right. He'll put a foot down. Now bomb one out there. He's got a man. And he's got a catch.
My gosh, what a play.
What a beautiful catch.
That's number
That's
number
West
3.
Down
West
out of the
Down.
backfield. Catches one, flips the field. South Laurel gets on it quickly.
We got a man down here. It looks like a cramp.
Got a cramp. It's a little muggy out there. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Wow.
He looked like he early jumped that one, Tyler. Hung in the air and was able to bring it down.
Jamie, how good is this connection from Dow and Griffin out of the backfield? He is just such a weapon.
They picked up 10 on the first play, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then, so that was from the 22-yard line all the way down to the 26.
Jamie, that one kind of floated on him. I mean, he bombed that, but that was impressive.
When is the last time you sat and watched high school football games where they catch it so like all the time? Like you
all
just
the
don't see it.
time. You talk about Brown and Dow and Carter Kelly, and then we don't see any drop passes. I mean, I'm not jinxing anything, but this is impressive. And I was just joking. It's 56 seconds, Jamie. This thing started at 1:09, and you're about to score again. I'm unbelievable. So South Laurel will have this from the 26-yard line.
Got single coverage on the outside, on the right, on the far side. Look for that. Look for that play over there. I think that might be.
That's Gunnar Williams on the right side.
Got Brown and Carter on Kelly on this side.
They get it out to Kelly. He makes the first defender miss, and he's going to be out of bounds there.
So I pick up almost 10 again. Yep, they're moving the chains.
That gain is good for another State Farm first down. They'll have this one.
You know, Tyler, last week against Wayne County, they just didn't look as sharp in that first half like they have tonight.
Yeah, they're lights out right now from the 14-yard line. Quickly. Thankfully, that ball goes through, sails high, trying to find Kelly. Sorry, that's Elijah Roark that was intended for, and it goes through his hands and through a Harlan County defender, Ryan Day. Day had that, Jamie. That would have been a disaster for South Laurel.
Yeah, only one pick on the season for Mason Griffin, and that was nearly a second. That was right in the wickets of number 11 for.
They give it down. They keep it on the ground. He sheds a tackle. 10-5 touchdown. West down. Another Yates Auto Sales touchdown. Completely caught everyone off guard.
Yeah, no one expected to run right there because how many times have we actually ran it out of the backfield this game?
There's a 14-yard TD.
Exactly what Coach Hines was doing in that defensive stance to get that ball back, call a timeout. A minute 9, I think it was.
Yeah.
Left.
Minute 9, and now it's 38.7 seconds left. Dalrymple out there. Cards do get the ball at the start of the second half. Cullen Dalrymple is good again. 4 for 4 on the night. That's 34 straight extra points for Cullen. South Laurel leads 28-0 over the Black Bears, and they're still not over in this first half. You're listening to the Marks Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
Touchdown Cardinals! Yaden's Auto Sales is kicking off big savings all season long. Don't fumble your chance to drive home a quality pre-owned vehicle. They make financing easy at Yaden's Auto Sales and deals that score every time. Stop by Yaden's Auto Sales in London today, where the winning drive starts with you. Yaden's Auto Sales, your hometown auto MVP. When the game gets tough, you need a team that's always got your back. Jackson Energy keeps your home powered up so you can focus on the plays that matter. From kickoff to the final whistle, Jackson Energy, keeping your energy in the game.
28-0 Cardinals. Stick around for our halftime show brought to you by Sheriff John Root. Leach, little squib kick. He'll let that go out of bounds. And Harlan County will get it. Decent field possession here to the start there. Fifth drive of this half.
No turnovers, no punts, nothing but touchdowns for South Laurel. Every drive is a touchdown. It's impressive. Overmatched, you mentioned it on the break there. Just there's no stopping this South Laurel offense against this Harlan County Bears. Black Bears just has no answer for them.
Dow with 3 touchdowns on the night, 2 on the ground, 1 through the air.
Tim Thompson was the other touchdown. Is that correct? On the ground. So.
Yes, Tim Thompson punched it in. They keep it on the ground to Jonah Sharp, just running left side.
Coach Hines is going to call any more timeouts. No, he's going to let this one go. Probably going to try to do it again. 24 seconds tick away here. No gain on that one, 2nd and 10. So they're going to let this clock just run on out, and they'll go to the locker room.
28-0 your score. We're going to check around, see if we can get some updates on some scores from around our region. Jamie, this has been a fun one. The South Laurel Cardinals have been razor sharp all season long, but I don't think they've looked outside those penalties in that first drive. They've never looked better than what they're doing right now. And this crowd gives them an applause as they jog off the field. I'm going to stand up and salute them as well.
Ended up being a pretty good crowd come out.
Nice crowd on hand. Jamie, that sun was bright there. I think it was keeping everybody away.
Yep.
Cards up big in this one. It's halftime here at Gillum Field. We'll have the Sheriff John Root halftime show for you here in just a moment. It is, we'll have homecoming festivities. And the dance team will take the field. Coach John Hines looks pleased. And we'll step aside, take a few sponsors, and play our halftime little great show here that Julie Ross Ray does for us. You're listening to the Marks Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
out in the dark. Now that you I pop at your mama, I promise my bite just as bad as my bark. I push a button and in all your motion, it's like I was putting a Tesla in park. Never been much of a pain at heart, but if I get the drawing, I turn you to art. All of my dogs is rabid, they got some bad habits, they lock jaw and tear you apart. You sleep with the fishes, I swim with the sharks. These shots is gon' exit and you gon' depart. I'm on my Simpson, I got no conviction with choking you out if you talking like Bart. It's about to get real dangerous.
Martin's Peterbilt is a third-generation family-owned business known for outstanding parts availability and unmatched service. Their knowledgeable staff and dedication to keeping your truck on the road makes them your complete resource for trucks, trailers, parts, service, and much, much more. Serving London and the surrounding states for more than 50 years. Stop by one of their 5 locations today or call them at 606-878-6410 or at martinspeterbilt.com. The firm of Cessna & George is here for you when you need them, ready to take on your legal matter and help you achieve a satisfactory outcome. You depend on skilled professionals to get your desired results, and that is what they aim to provide. Stop by their new location at 506 South Main Street or give them a call at 606-770-5400 or anytime at CessnaGeorge.com. London, Kentucky. On the field or in life, it takes a great game plan to win. Your local State Farm agents, Phil McDonald, Judy Phelps, and Katie Loftus are here to protect what matters most: home, auto, and family. With coverage you can trust, you'll always be ready for the next play. When it comes to finding the dress of your dreams, Copper Penny of London is always a touchdown. From elegant gowns to winning styles for every bride. No matter the occasion, Copper Penny helps you score big on your big day. Stop by and see us at 905 North Main Street in London. The Copper Penny Bridal Shop, where happily ever after kicks off. The real estate market is heating up, with the median home prices rising by 1.4% over the past year. Now is the perfect time to buy or sell your home. Trust Jesse Sizemore at Century 21 Advantage Realty to guide you through this dynamic market. Call 606-309-9898 today or visit jessesizemore.c21.com to take advantage of the booming real estate opportunities. Just like a strong defense on Friday night, Sheriff John Root and his team work every day to protect Laurel County. With dedication, teamwork, and community pride, they're here to keep our families safe on and off the field. Good luck to all our athletes and teams from Laurel County Sheriff John Root. Hungry fans know the winning play. Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken. Fresh, hot, and always delicious. From crispy chicken to biscuits and fixins, Lee's is your game day MVP. Lee's Famous Recipe, where game day gets delicious. Visit your local Lee's Famous Recipe in Corbin, Kentucky. This broadcast and all of our exceptional web content at Cardinal Media Network are brought to you by Julie Ross Ray Media Consulting. With over 20 years of experience, Julie provides tailored media solutions to help take your business to the next level. Learn more at julierossraymedia.com.
We bring together the best, not just athletes, brothers. Day after day, we train. We grind through every drill. We push through the heat, the weight, the doubt. Because practice isn't just repetition, it's preparation. Every snap, every hit, every rep, sharpening us for what's ahead. In this game, you don't wait to be chased. You choose, you decide. You can be the hunted, or you can be the hunter. At South Laurel, we hunt.
and Robert Del Mullen.
Halftime here at Gillum Field, South Laurel. Going through the homecoming festivities.
Olivia is the daughter of Janet and Roger Osborne.
28-0 here at the half. All Cardinals over Harlan County. And Jamie, this game's not been competitive from the start. South Laurel, every time they've had the ball, they've scored. And they've looked as sharp as they have all season long. And I know that's crazy to talk about, other than the 5 penalties on the opening drive.
Yeah,
that did finally result in a touchdown.
That's what one of the coaches said. We had a 150-yard drive.
Yeah, it's nuts how well they have played on both sides of the ball. Have not punt, have not even, I don't even think they've had a third down. So they're absolutely lights out. I might have made that up. But Griffin is sharp as usual. He has completed 78% of his passes on the season, and it's not like he's you know, 7 for 10 or something. Like he chucks it
a lot. And another thing too, he's not just throwing these little out passes that you can complete most of the time. He's throwing deep stuff, and he's done it every game. He'll throw some deep patterns across the middle, deeper in traffic. He completes passes, and you got to give credit to the receivers, man. They were just trusting he's going to put it in there, and they're making the catches. And we mentioned it earlier. How many times do you watch a high school game where you see so many balls in the air get caught? And it's not often, at least not around these parts. Over the last few years that I've called these games, you just don't see many completions like you see with this team.
No, it's unbelievable to watch. They just, are fearless in their offensive play call, but then their ability to execute it is staggering.
What's interesting about this team? Every game we've seen the same thing. Cardinals defer if they get it, or they'll defend the first drive.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they'll give up a touchdown or a score, and then they adjust. Today they've just been able lights out defensively. They moved the ball a little bit, a little chunk here, a chunk there, but then stopping it, they're having to punt a few times. They've had the big turnover and the interception, scored on that drive. They've scored on every drive. But tonight I like the defense has been huge. They've not given up these big yardage, big plays, and then not giving up a scores and 0 on the board for Harlan County. So, but it's the same thing. You get the ball, you try to score at the very end of the half, get the ball back in the third quarter, and that's where they really shine, is that third quarter all season.
Well, looking back here, drives have started at the 49-yard line for South Laurel on that first one. So they go 51 yards to score, but you're right. It went back a 15-yard unsportsmanlike after a huge run after 2 holding penalties. They had a false start, 2 holds, an unsportsmanlike, and a intentional grounding.
Yeah.
And they were able to withstand all that and then punch it in the end zone. That was Wes Dow from 2 yards out. And then Harlan County again, the second possession they had. So South Laurel forces a punt on their first one. Then Harlan County goes interception on this one. South Laurel takes it at their own 31-yard line. That leads to a Tim Thompson 2-yard touchdown run. They, after just some beautiful passes, get them all the way downfield in a hurry. Harlan County takes over the 44. And they punt it away. And then South Laurel starts on their Harlan County 28 after a punt return by Garrison Brown. Takes it all the way and nearly goes to the house. Gets it down to the 28 of Harlan County. And that one goes to Dow again. Touchdown pass through the air. 28-yard beautiful TD pass. Harlan County punts again. South Laurel gets it back. They go 88-yard drive, or 88 yards in a hurry. A minute 9 on the clock when they get that.
They score with 38 seconds or something.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah, Harlan County takes it over at 38.7, and then they run a couple plays and go to the half. Lights out. The time of possession is heavily in favor of Harlan County. That's just because South Laurel's just absolutely boat racing them when they get the ball at the half.
Wait for the announcement here, Tyler, for the homecoming.
Yeah, this is a big moment here on the Sheriff John Root halftime show.
the crowning of our homecoming king and queen.
And let's get the call from Richard Hammonds.
That's got to be a fun night for Richard having to call this.
Bryce Hall.
Bryce Hall, your 2025 homecoming king. Congratulations to him.
He's got to be proud. He's got that big crown getting ready to
Going
put on his head.
short sleeve shirt. You got to love that. That's a neat look.
And for the honor of homecoming queen,
This is a big one,
the
Tyler.
honor goes to Madeline Morris.
Madeline Morris.
Oh, they were escorting each other. That was impressive.
That is impressive for those two. And congratulations to them. A great dress. You know where they got those. Got to be from our
Copper
good friend at Copper Penny. They dress the best, I believe I saw on one of their things. That's nice. I like that tagline. 28-0.
Madeline Morris and Bryce Hall.
South Laurel leads. Not a lot to say. South Laurel's dominant. Hey, I asked this question. Are we good? Jamie, are we good?
I don't know how you watch this team for now 6 games or 5.5 games and to say that we're not is bad. So yes, they're fun to watch. They're very efficient. It's not just slinging it and just hoping. They have a design. They have their game plan and they execute. They have such weapons, man, from the receiving, from West down the backfield. They got more running backs that they don't utilize a whole lot, but they can if they need to. You'll see more of that in that second half.
Yeah, Noah Eisen is always ready to take one to the house. I guess I say people will ask me, I don't know their record, but have they played anybody? No, I mean, not really. But also, I don't think these last 2 opponents aren't horrible, and we're just making them look like,
you come out, you go to Somerset to start the season.
Yeah,
that
that's
wasn't
no slouch.
And the quarterback does go down in that game. You get the second half without him, but you still they were hugely outmatched. Looked like on the O line versus the D line. They were big. Somerset was.
Yeah, Somerset's ranked 7th in 2A, so I mean that's no slouch there. And that was the closest game, 33-22. I'd like to even play them again. I don't think it'd be that close. This team is firing on all cylinders. You even see new looks that they're doing on offense that you've seen. Like, that there's just more to this. It goes deeper. And as the competition ramps up in a couple weeks, I think even next week, Perry Central comes in here.
Yep, Perry Central. You've got on the road to Pulaski County. Yep. Obviously going to be our biggest test for the season, and then you've got a few more down the stretch. With
Southwestern and North Laurel, both quality opponents. I think Southwestern's a little down. Somerset beat them. North Laurel's playing lights out as well, and that one at the end of the season is going to be.
What's going to make that game very interesting is how good North Laurel's defense is versus how good South Laurel's offense is, and how that clash is going to happen, and we'll see. I mean,
I will say this: someone said to me, I believe it was my brother-in-law Rusty Ray, or your good friend Rusty Ray. But when's the last time you had a team, 3-1, looking to go 4-1, and a 5-0 team in the same Laurel County teams? Both of them are balling out so far.
Most of the time, you're right, Tyler. Most of the time, you'll see one side. Got a lot show inside the booth. But most of the time, you'll see one team, one side of the county, just more of a really good season versus the other team down. Vice versa. Most of the time, it's North Laurel over the better team over the since I've been calling games, since you've been calling games. North Laurel's had the more successful teams during that stretch. Now, this is such a fun year for both sides to both be successful, both have good teams coming into that last game for South Laurel of the season. North Laurel then will play. They have a bye week early, and they'll play. They may have already had a bye week, and
they did.
And so they'll have another game after the game South finale.
They'll play on Halloween. South Laurel's off on Halloween, so fun times in Laurel County. As again, the best thrill ride's not down at the Chicken Festival. It's on this turf right here at Gillum Field tonight. They are fun to watch. And Jamie, we've got more for you coming up. Second half's on.
Got a little twist to the hot dog review. So,
we'll take a quick break. Maybe thank the Copper Penny and a few more. Come back. We'll have more on the Sheriff John Root halftime show. 28-0 Cards up big. You're listening to the Martins Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
When it comes to finding the dress of your dreams, Copper Penny of London is always a touchdown. From elegant gowns to winning styles for every bride. No matter the occasion, Copper Penny helps you score big on your big day. Stop by and see us at 905 North Main Street in London. The Copper Penny Bridal Shop, where happily ever after kicks off. South Laurel Cardinal football is being brought to you by Laurel County Sheriff John Root, State Farm Agent Phil McDonald, Yaden's Auto, Martin's Peterbilt, State Farm Agent Judy Phelps, Lee's Famous Recipe, The Copper Penny, the law firm of Cessna and George, State Farm Agent Katie Loftus, Jesse Sizemore Century 21, and Julie Ross Ray Media. Just like a strong defense on Friday night, Sheriff John Root and his team work every day to protect Laurel County. With dedication, teamwork, and community pride, they're here to keep our family safe on and off the field. Good luck to all our athletes and teams from Laurel County Sheriff John Root.
All right, welcome back to the Sheriff John Root halftime show right here on the Marks Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network. It's all cards here at the halftime, 28-0. Congratulations to our homecoming king and queen, Bryce Hall and Madeline Morris, our 2025 South Laurel High School football homecoming king and queen, brought to you by the Copper Penny. Jamie, what a fun first half, and South Laurel gets the ball to start this, and we all are waiting patiently. Nice tease on the twist on the hot dog review. Take it away, Jamie.
All right, so we know the hot dog here.
Mediocre at best.
I gave it a meh last time. But tonight I had the hot dog, and I don't normally do this because we try to judge equally, but I added the chili.
And?
I didn't even taste the poor wiener. The chili was delicious.
So I feel like that's a dog made for chili, and it's just kind of that's what it's for. It's to just.
So I'm going to give that whole combo what I had, just topped it with a little mustard. You know, I'm going to give that like an 8.
Okay.
The chili was delicious.
Like Mitchell's, you think? I think that's a middle school sponsored Mitchell's chili.
It could have been Mitchell's.
Yeah, it's a very good. And I saw some nachos down there. We may have to hit the nachos.
One of my daughter's friends, Olivia,
yeah.
Mitchell's. Her parents run Mitchell's Chili. So,
Jamie, cards back out on the field. Harlan County nowhere to be seen yet.
Did I see the buses warming up? I wasn't sure we had that happen before.
We did have it. That was Harlan.
And
the Green Dragons
decided to not come out at half, and we had to cut the game off a little bit early that game.
The next day, too?
2 years ago. 3?
Wow. It might have been longer than that. That was a weird late season game. It might have been the lone season that Jeff Irwin was the head coach.
I don't think I was.
Was it Alan Mitchell still? Okay. I tell you what, though, John Hines is the coach of this squad, and he is absolutely electric. This offense is clicking on all cylinders. Here come the Black Bears.
Coach Hines has got this aura about him that, got the hat, got the look of, it's just like you see him, where you can spot him anywhere on the sideline because of the cowboy hat he always wears. And then listening to him, Tyler, with your midweek coach's report, man, and he really got an act for, it seems like all the players respect him and love playing for him. I think that just builds a program. People wouldn't normally play for a team that's never really been that great for the last several years. They come out and they want to play for Coach Hines. They want to play for a successful program. Next thing you know, you build a program that's is dominant, and that's where he's leading to. And you mentioned the first time South Laurel or Laurel, I think a Laurel County team has went 5-0 to start a season, and that just builds more pride and more kids wanting to come out early. And you got to give props to how Corbin has built their program from a young age, and they continue like in the wee ball and the league, whatever you call it, Pee Wee football, and Corbin does a really good job of building that program from the youngsters, and maybe you start seeing this on the south side, building that program at early ages, and next thing you know, you're a dominant program.
I was looking at just followed John Hines on Twitter, X, whatever. is football guy through and through. He just put out how he loves the pace that East Carolina's playing at. Pace, Jamie. He loves to get it. He loves to get those extra TDs. He knows that every possession counts. He uses his timeouts correct. I mean, that is just an experienced ball coach, knowing what his offense is capable of. You just got to love having that guy at the helm. And, again, just what a hire he was to get him, and just incredible turnaround, Jamie. And I was talking to some of the players, and they're not. He demands such respect and such, not perfectionism, but you show up, perform. He's got a mantra every year. I think "We Coming" this year is their thing, and they hashtag that. They buy in and they believe. It's clearly he's had a full off season with this squad. It's like they're playing a 7-on-7 passing drill out there.
Yeah, another thing too, these assistant coaches that are part of his staff are all from. Most of them are previous assistant coaches on the same, on the South Laurel staff.
Yeah, former players and staff. I mean,
he's not brought in his own people. He works with staff that's already here, and to build that confidence in that staff to change up a whole different schemes and different things, and those assistant coaches to buy in and teach what he's wanting to accomplish. All that is shows leadership and how good he is from being a head coach in the many years he's done it.
Jamie, we'll take one last break here before we start our second half. You're listening to the Martins Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network. This has been the Sheriff John Root halftime show. We'll step aside.
This broadcast and all of our exceptional web content at Cardinal Media Network are brought to you by Julie Ross Ray Media Consulting. With over 20 years of experience, Julie provides tailored media solutions to help take your business to the next level. Learn more at julierossraymedia.com. Just like a strong defense on Friday night, Sheriff John Root and his team work every day to protect Laurel County. With dedication, teamwork, and community pride, they're here to keep our families safe on and off the field. Good luck to all our athletes and teams from Laurel County Sheriff John Root.
All right, welcome back here. Cards are on the field looking to receive this kick to start the second half. Harlan County still huddled up on the sideline trying to figure out what they can do to stop this.
I'd say it's a squib kick over the front line, and they'll try to just bounce it around, hopefully keep it out of the hands of Garrison Brown. And I think that is that West Dowell back there in the backfield as well. Yep.
West Dowell would love to get his hands on it. He is the tops or the second in 5A in scoring or
total touchdowns. Yep.
Yeah. They'll go angled. South Laurel covers it up. Way to stay at home. The little hands team in the front line does a great job. South Laurel will have excellent position as we start this second half.
Because Ethan Leach there that grabbed it.
Ethan Leach backpedaling almost and caught that. That's very nice.
Good, great field position to start this second half. And they, I don't know if that was such a poor squibber. You had to catch that. You could let that go, let your guy run one, but it was so slow moving, I don't think he'd have got to it. So good play by Ethan Leach.
First and 10 from the 46. South Laurel will start. Little reverse. That's going to be to the youngster. That's Noah Eisen. Takes it and almost took it again to the house.
I'd like to see his average yard per carry because that guy, it seems like he's always in the mix when he's in the game. He's always getting positive yards.
And that gain is good for a State Farm agent first down. Katie Loftus, Phil McDonald, and I always want to say Dame Judy Phelps, like Dame Judy Dench, but it's probably not appropriate. She may have a nice talking to me. Let's start it on the 46-yard line. Is that about right? Trying to keep up with that a little better. Quickly, they get it out to Kelly. He makes the first defender miss. It's going to be somersaulted down. And that gain is good for another State Farm first down. 2 plays, 2 first downs.
Little end around again that time. Didn't get the hold, so on that first play.
I like working Nyson in there. He is a home run hitter. Empty backfield.
We got nobody here on this right side. They're trying to get coverage. Nobody's there. They want to call a timeout.
They have to burn one. They had a wide open.
Man,
Garrison Brown was
like
uncovered.
Hawk that ball. Let's get me. I'm wide open over here.
Harlan County's going to have to take one. We'll take him with them. You're listening to the Marks Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
The firm of Cessna and George is here for you when you need them, ready to take on your legal matter and help you achieve a satisfactory outcome. You depend on skilled professionals to get your desired results, and that is what they aim to provide. Stop by their new location at 506 South Main Street or give them a call at 606-770-5400 or anytime at CessnaGeorge.com. Martin's Peterbilt is a third-generation family-owned business known for outstanding parts availability and unmatched service. Their knowledgeable staff and dedication to keeping your truck on the road makes them your complete resource for trucks, trailers, parts, service, and much, much more. Serving London and the surrounding states for more than 50 years. Stop by one of their 5 locations today or call them at 606-878-6410 or at martinspeterbilt.com.
Welcome back. They go quickly. South Laurel, that's Garrison Brown, gets it out there and nearly coughs it up. Does, but he recovers it.
Good recovery. Jumped for 5 yards, seemed like, to get that ball back. I don't know if you
that's
saw
on me there.
I don't know if you saw it in the break, Tyler. I was watching the Harlan County Water Girl take off from the 50 with the cooler, probably ran a 40-yard dash over to about a 5-second 40-yard dash. I was counting it down. Impressive with the cooler.
Wow.
And getting the water to the guys. We got a flag here.
Looks like that's going to be an automatic first down. I think they got South Laurel in the neutral zone, or Harlan County in offsides there. So they got him to jump on a hard count. And Harlan County can ill afford any kind of free penalties like that, free first downs. But the Cards will get it first and goal from the 8-yard line, it would appear. Dow, they motioned him. He was on the line of scrimmage. Now he's back in the backfield. They bring in. They give it to Dow. No, they fake it, and that ball is just airmailed. Trying a little quick hitter.
Had him
to Carter Kelly.
Kelly had position on him. Just trying to get it, maybe the lineman. That one guy's 6'4", that big 87.
Yeah,
there. He's
trying to
get it over his head. Jackson Hart.
Big Bo Eldridge.
No, Jackson Hart's for Bo Eldridge. Trying to get it over him and sailed it.
They'll try again. Second and go from the 8. They give to Dow, running right side. Stays on his feet. Now dives for the edge. Did he get it? No. Going to mark him just shy. That's pretty. I guess his foot must have stepped out. That ref was on top of it. I thought he was in.
That's going to be third down and goal from the 2 maybe. We'll say 3.
See Ross Reeser in on the line, bringing an extra blocker. They give to Dow, and he is in.
Adding up.
That's too easy. 3-yard.
Adding up his touchdown.
Sales touchdown. For West Dow, his third on the ground. He also caught up 1.
He's piling on, man. He's trying to lead this 5A. He is, but continue to lead.
Damn, man. 4 more
total
for West.
touchdowns for West Dow. What a player.
Our player of the game last week, making a case. Dalrymple out there to kick the extra point. 34-0 Cards. High snap. Good hold. And he's perfect. We'll step aside. You're listening to the Marks Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
Touchdown Cardinals! Yaden's Auto Sales is kicking off big savings all season long. Don't fumble your chance to drive home a quality pre-owned vehicle. They make financing easy at Yaden's Auto Sales and deals that score every time. Stop by Yaden's Auto Sales in London today, where the winning drive starts with you. Yaden's Auto Sales, your hometown auto MVP. London, Kentucky. On the field or in life, it takes a great game plan to win. Your local State Farm agents, Phil McDonald, Judy Phelps, and Katie Loftus are here to protect what matters most. home, auto, and family. With coverage you can trust, you'll always be ready for the next play.
35-0. South Laurel with the lead. Cullen Dalrymple, a perfect 5 for 5 on the night. Make it 35 of his last 35 extra point attempts after missing 2 against Somerset. Harlan County will field it, and they'll take over at their 35-yard line. That's probably Burkhart. South Laurel goes 40, started on their 46-yard line, so they go 54 yards there on their first possession of the second half. Harlan County will get their first stab at it. We've got a running clock situation here, James.
Yeah, that's early, maybe our earliest time all year. First drive, 5 for 5 on the drives. Touchdowns every time.
They'll start on the 36-yard line.
Begin that drive, 1st and 10 from the 36.
They give to Brown, or he'll take it himself, and he's fighting for some yardage out there.
Number 10, Brown, on the carry, brought down by the Cardinals, number 22, Bo Walters, and a host of others.
Bo Walters in the gang, and they're on that tackle. If you're listening and wondering about the Reds, they're tied with the Brewers right now 1-1. And they need the Marlins, they need the Marlins to beat the Mets.
They're up on the Mets. I think it was 6-1, 6-2, something like that.
6-2 it was. Brewers fighting for home field throughout the playoffs, so they're not going to roll over for the Reds. Probably don't want to keep their central brethren out either. I don't know. We got a low snap and a fumble. Brown has punted it, kicked it away, and he's still on the ground. Looks like South Laurel going to force him way back there. We got a little pushing and shoving. South Laurel says
they do have it. How about that? Hustle play, got the fumble recovered.
Fumble. Brown trying to get that low snap, kicked it, and it went way around from South Laurel's got it in business right here.
Oh, they're down inside nearly looks like the 15-yard line, maybe the 16. Yeah, the 16 they're calling it. And they're getting ready to pounce again as the starters are back still in there. We got Mason Griffin, Carter Kelly, and
Jamie South Laurel will take over at the 16-yard line, looking for more.
That's 2 turnovers, an interception early, and then now the fumble recovery deep in Harlan County field territory here. There's a false start, I thought, and a big number 73 on the far side. That's 73. I don't have a 73 on the.
Jamie, a little hard to pick up right there tonight on this.
Especially on the far side, you got. We need our Beanox, the binoculars. We keep talking about them. I know you bought some just for this, or maybe you had some.
1st and 15 after the false start penalty. South Laurel's played pretty clean after that first drive where they had 5 penalties. They bring Brown out to the far side, and Dow's got a step. Wow. He's got a touchdown.
That's
number
5 on the night for Dow. That was just straight out of the backfield, straight down the sideline, and a perfect pass in stride. Mason Griffin for Wesley Dow.
21 yards through the air for another Yaden's Auto Sales touchdown pass. Wes Dow, 5 touchdowns on the night. Unbelievable. 3 on the ground, 2 through the air.
That's right.
Too easy, Jamie.
I don't think Harlan County knew what was coming.
No, they just extra point is up and good. Pick it up, rinse and repeat. South Laurel up 42-0 in this one. You are listening to the Martin Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
Touchdown Cardinals! Yaden's Auto Sales is kicking off big savings all season long. Don't fumble your chance to drive home a quality pre-owned vehicle. They make financing easy at Yaden's Auto Sales and deals that score every time. Stop by Yaden's Auto Sales in London today where the winning drive starts with you. Yaden's Auto Sales, your hometown auto MVP. When the game gets tough, you need a team that's always got your back. Jackson Energy keeps your home powered up so you can focus on the plays that matter. From kickoff to the final whistle, Jackson Energy, keeping your energy in the game.
For the Cardinals,
42-0 after the 21-yard West Dow touchdown pass from Mason Griffin. Mason Griffin's been absolutely on fire, and he's found Dow a lot. We got no, that wasn't a flag flying in. Harlan County will start.
By the Cardinals, number 20, Quinn Strunk.
Quinn Strunk in there on the tackle. Might go deep into the let some of these young folks play tonight. Love to get some updates from around the region.
Not seeing anything on down in Whitley County yet. Not seeing any updates. See if we can get anything. Nobody's.
Looks like Bell County's hammering McCreary Central. Bell County's good. I'd like to play them. 52-15 is the score in that one. Northam Whitley County. Not seen a score yet on that one. And they give up the middle. That's a hard run. Nice gainer on first down. Might have got 5, maybe 6. That was Big Napier. Malachi Smith with the tackle. Hunter Napier, that's the first time I've called his name. 6'3", James, 215, the senior. Toe to the rock that time. They go under center with Braden Morris. He turns and gives to Jonah Sharp running off to the left side. No gain on that one. Clock continuing to move in this one. 42-0 South Laurel with the lead in a running clock situation. 3:50 to play in the third. Man, oh man.
Yeah, we've got one series left in MLB, Tyler, for the end of the season. Comes up here. We've got the Chicago Cubs. You and I both are monster fans of the Cubbies. They've close to clinching that first wild card.
We've got a false start.
Home field for the Cubbies.
Offsides on the Cards. 5-yard penalty being automatic. First down for Harlan County. We've got a unsupervised young man up here tonight.
Energy is high.
Very high.
He's ran.
Got into something. A little sugar. Might have got a few of these little. What are these? Rum, butter
rum candy.
Oof, they're very good. They give it to the big man again. Up the middle.
Number 3, Major on the carry, brought down by the Cardinals. Number 2, Micah Smith, and number 34, Malachi Smith.
How about the Smith boys in there teaming up for that tackle? Little Beastie Boys playing, a little Sabotage. Jamie, you a Beastie Boys fan?
Yes, it was growing up listening to Beastie Boys. I was kind of nervous if my parents would hear me listening to them, so I kind of kept that low key.
They seem mild now, but they were a lot of fun back in the day. A little No Sleep Till Brooklyn and another carry here on second down. Clock continuing to move.
It was the Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg album that was caught in Travis's truck, our brother. That Dad had went and picked up the truck at school. Travis had these monster speakers sitting
Yes, he did. In the work truck.
In the work truck.
A bench.
And you couldn't even really sit comfortably driving the truck because the speakers were the box was so big behind the seat. Anyway, Dad gets in the truck, turns on the key, and that's blaring Snoop Dogg.
Ooh.
And that didn't sit well. We blamed it on Ward Stokes.
Well,
shout out Ward.
Braden Morris going through the air. It was ludicrous is what he got into mine. Took Mom to work in my ZR2 that I had. He said it went better in the snow. Took her to the hospital. She was working at the hospital, sorry, and I knew I was cooked because I knew I'd left it in there. Yeah. That was
So it happened to you too.
It did, and then, but I'm worse because I'm the baby. He threw it, maybe throw it away, but then I dug it out.
You didn't.
Got it back. I didn't break it. He didn't make me break the CD, but
it's kind of like you having to dig out that backpack.
No, let's not bring that up.
Okay.
Fourth down here for Harlan County as we bring up past sins.
Ward Stokes, if you're listening, you're probably not, but apologize for throwing you under the bus with the Chronic CD.
Oof.
That was in the radio. We blamed you for that one, but because we did take Ward to school.
Jamie, can you believe that album? I believe now 33 years ago that came out. Man, time goes quick. We've got the end of 3. We've gone completely off the rails. 42-0 South Laurel. There's a fourth down when we come back from this third quarter break. You're listening to the Marks Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
When life throws you a blitz, make sure you've got the right coverage in your playbook. At Martin's Insurance, we're on your team, protecting your home, auto, and more. Score big with coverage you can trust. Call us at 606-330-0405 or stop by Martin's Insurance today and let's win together. The real estate market is heating up. With the median home prices rising by 1.4% over the past year, now is the perfect time to buy or sell your home. Trust Jesse Sizemore at Century 21 Advantage Realty to guide you through this dynamic market. Call 606-309-9898 today or visit jessesizemore.c21.com to take advantage of the booming real estate opportunities. Martin's Peterbilt is a third-generation family-owned business known for outstanding parts availability and unmatched service. Their knowledgeable staff and dedication to keeping your truck on the road makes them your complete resource for trucks, trailers, parts, service, and much, much more. Serving London and the surrounding states for more than 50 years. Stop by one of their 5 locations today or call them at 606-878-6410 or at martinspeterbilt.com.
All right, welcome back here. Harlan County facing a fourth down, and their quarterback, Braden Morris, rolls to his right and just kind of chucks it out there, James.
It's almost like he had a big rock and just kind of two-hand chucks it. I don't know.
A little hot potato action there, and that will give South Laurel the ball back. Might be Maddox Warren time.
It is Maddox Warren.
Saw Maddox today. I was at a golf scramble. He was looking to play, but was no dice there. Big Grumpy Joe put the clamps on him there. Now Grumpy Joe, Bridger Ray is
Grumpy Joe's
grandson.
I don't know if he's out there in the crowd not listening.
He said he would be here tonight as that pass is completed, and they've got the big man out there still. QB1 is still out there, and we've got, I don't know what that's significant for, but Carter Kelly got the reception. South Laurel's going to take the timeout. And, let's keep it here, James.
Yeah, a lot to talk about.
That's second and short. Now they're going to say it's automatic. That's first down, so.
Move the chains once again with State Farm. First down.
Yeah, we want to thank Katie Loftus, Judy Phelps, and Phil McDonald. How about this guy running on the track down here? What's he doing? That looks like the Flash out there. He is looking at.
He's not streaking, hopefully. I can't tell.
He's not breaking into a car or something. That's on the other side of the fence. Just caught my eye. He's got some good wheels. Coach Hines, find that kid. They do that one play, and it's a call a timeout, and then we got wholesale changes. Let's get the roster out. Maddox Warren will be out there. I don't know if that's Micah Smith out there with
I
him.
see Quinn Strunk out here on the far side, on the near side.
They give it up the middle. That's going to be Micah Smith with the carry.
Number 2, Micah Smith on the carry.
Short gain on first down.
Who else we got? I see a 44.
That is our
Ross Reeser.
Ross Reeser, yeah.
He was in there in the first half a little bit.
Rocky just came by, gave us a fist bump. It's his tradition every game. Says it's good luck. Too wide to the right for Warren. He'll pass. He's got a man out there. Might be Kenyon Ellis for a short gain.
Number 11, Maddox Warren passes complete to the Cardinals. Number 13, Kenyon Ellis.
Kenyon Ellis, freshman.
Ellis, freshman to freshman connection there. These guys have had a great career together in the middle school ranks and now in JV as well. Now making moves in the varsity. Reeser down here by himself for the lone wide receiver to the near side.
How about on the line here? We got number 77, Javier Zuniga. Did I say that correctly?
Probably Zuniga, maybe.
No,
South Florida's going to call a timeout. Let's take one with him. You're listening to the Marks Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
Hungry fans know the winning play. Lee's famous recipe chicken. Fresh, hot, and always delicious. From crispy chicken to biscuits and fixins, Lee's is your game day MVP. Lee's famous recipe, where game day gets delicious. Visit your local Lee's famous recipe in Corbin, Kentucky.
All right, coming out of the timeout. We got Reeser out there, split to the near side. Warren and Micah Smith.
Kenyon Ellis on the other side.
Far side. Who else we got out there?
You can see those numbers over there on that far side.
They move it out there quickly. Into the flats and a tackle for a short loss.
It's Quinn Strunk on the reception.
Quinn Strunk, another nice-looking freshman here for Coach John Hines.
Got Jackson Smith in there, number 9.
JAX. That's nice. Who else we got in there? There's 14. That's Brady Robinson. We know his dad was quite the athlete. Scott. Shout out Scott.
Scott and I played basketball together.
That's right. How about this? Micah Smith picks up another State Farm first down.
Good play.
Now here comes the TD maker himself, number 32 will trot in. That's Noah Ice. A big gain on a reverse earlier.
Yeah, I looked,
he's in there. Micah's going to trot off.
See him getting the ball and doing what he does. Positive yards.
42-0 with 8:37 to play. 3 wide receivers out to the right. Ison in the backfield. They'll fake it to him. High pass out to Strunk. A little too high for Quinn as Warren put a little zip on it. Kind of floated, airmailed it. Maddox probably would like to have that one back.
Mason Griffin over here calling the plays from the sideline.
Robinson and Jackson Smith. A little bunch formation here. Trips right for Warren, along with Quinn Strunk. They'll give to Ison, running the left side. He's
there he
got
goes.
The corner. He makes a man miss.
Man,
lowers his
so
shoulder.
Fun. Love that kid,
and
man.
He's 5 yards, and that's gain is good for another State Farm first down. We're bringing number 60, Brady Valentine. Kenyon Ellis will come back on for South Laurel. Can't believe he didn't score on that. Like 8 touches, 3 touchdowns. Let's see if they can. He's lined up in the slot this time. Empty backfield for Maddox Warren. Hard count gets the Black Bears to jump. They'll have it now, 1st and goal from the 1-yard line.
There's a penalty marker down. Offside. There's the penalty.
Good hard count right there from Maddox. 6:56 your score. Did I
The Cardinals will resume first and goal from the 3.
Some odd radio chatter over there from Jeff Irwin. Half the distance of the goal on that penalty. Warren looking to pass, little shoulder fake. Now goes over the middle, and that is incomplete.
That was to
Reeser.
Mr. Reeser. And looked like he had it. Just dropped it.
Kind of lost it in transition there as he was trying to bring it in for the touchdown. Big target there, Ross Reeser is.
Second and go from the 3.
Two split real far out here to the right. That's Quinn Strunk out there. And Ellis in the slot. Now quickly across the middle. Touchdown. Maddox Warren finds.
Number 11, Warren pass.
I think that was that Robinson?
It was Brady Robinson.
Brady Robinson gets in the zone.
Makes it 48-0 with 6:02 to play. Extra point time for the Cards.
3 yards on the 55.
That clock will continue to move. That pass there from Warren to Robinson. And the extra point is perfect. South Laurel 49, Harlan County nothing. We'll step aside. You're listening to the Martins Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
Touchdown Cardinals! Yaden's Auto Sales is kicking off big savings all season long. Don't fumble your chance to drive home a quality pre-owned vehicle. They make financing easy at Yaden's Auto Sales and deals that score every time. Stop by Yaden's Auto Sales in London today, where the winning drive starts with you. Yaden's Auto Sales, your hometown auto MVP. When it comes to finding the dress of your dreams, Copper Penny of London is always a touchdown. From elegant gowns to winning styles for every bride. No matter the occasion, Copper Penny helps you score big on your big day. Stop by and see us at 905 North Main Street in London. The Copper Penny Bridal Shop, where happily ever after kicks off.
Cardinals back to receive for the Black Bears is number 10, Brown.
Welcome back here to Gillum Field. 49-0 here on homecoming. Cards looking razor sharp tonight in this one, as it has been all South Laurel in this one. Maddox Warren, a little touchdown pass. He finds Brady Robinson. I believe that's Brady's first varsity TD. We got a little pause in the action. WYMT was not back from break. Maybe, I don't know. What's happening here?
Ooh.
Good kickoff. And a nice little return there as number 10.
On the return for the Black Bears.
Jace Brown with a nice return. Under 4 minutes to play. It's been a pretty quick moving game for a homecoming.
28 points in the first half, 21 points for the second half with the running clock. After that first touchdown in the opening drive in the third quarter, we got the running clock at that point. Put 2 more touchdowns on the board.
The Black Bears will begin their drive first and 10 from the 37.
Jamie, next week, Perry Central comes in. We'll see. That's a nice
Good
game.
run.
That's number 12. They got their big guys still in there. Jonah Sharp, or their first string, still fighting for some pride here maybe in this one.
Number 30, Logan West.
South Laurel desperately wants that shutout.
Play result, center, first down, Black Bears.
That gain is good for a first down. Gets it into South Laurel territory. Cards again up huge, 49-0. If you're just joining us, they've scored every single time they have had the ball. How about that?
That's a fun
Catch
night.
me outside.
Catch me outside. How about that? All right, we've got a score. for the North Laurel game, Whitley. Tyler, do you want to take a guess at this?
I would say
It's
North
at
Laurel is up probably 21-0.
It was 35 zilch at half, according to Miss Bridget Phelps-McCorder.
She would know.
Play results in a first down, Black Bears.
It looks like that one is over, 42-0. North Laurel with a victory in that one tonight. Congratulations to the Jags. They move on to 4-1 and headed for a showdown at the end of the season here between these two squads. They both playing some good football. Harlan County still out there, got some starters on the field. And that's going to be a carry for Brown running to the right side.
Can they hold them?
Minute 45. That was Sharp, number 12.
Ross Reeser on the tackle they called.
Play results in a gain of 4. That'll bring up
74 is a big man for South Laurel there.
Philip Hudson. Number 74, a junior. 6'4", 275 they got him listed, Tyler.
Wow. I saw a big fella earlier, a Troutman, number 79, Skylar Troutman. Get eyes on him. Back up the middle, running to the left this time. We got a couple of Cardinal and a Black Bear engaged. A little hand-to-hand. That's Luke Lawson there getting tossed down. Shout out, Luke.
Play results in a first down, Black Bears.
57 seconds. Can they keep them out of the end zone as Harlan has drove pretty well this drive? Moved it a few first downs and now looking inside the 30-yard line with a couple plays left.
Jackson Abner gets in the ball game.
Pretty some shout-outs there.
Oh, yeah. Running
Right,
left, they've got him split out to the left.
That may do it, Tyler.
May do it, Jamie. 30 seconds to play, and South Laurel looking to pitch that shutout. Quinn Strunk, great tackle. As that may do it on this one, Jamie. 18 seconds to play. Harlan County headed to the sideline. South Laurel, emphatic, easy, breezy. 49-yard or 49-0.
7 drives, 7 touchdowns.
Wow. No sweat, man. This
No
was
sweat. About
was
easy as they come.
man. Jamie, next week we'll be right here and welcome in the Perry Central. Guess their mascot.
Eagles, maybe?
We'll say like Commodores or something like that. Let me look. Totally could be way off base on that. Of course, they're going to not have. They're 1-3. They played Paris tonight, and I don't know, man. I hate to talk about that. North Laurel kind of beat them up earlier in this year, but we'll have that for you right here on the Marks Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network next week. Jamie, our player of the game could be Wes Dale, obviously 5 touchdowns.
How do you not give it to him?
But,
the defense as a whole,
yeah.
Pitching the shutout, is that the first of the year that we've actually
Yeah, I think that's the first one.
Thank you for joining us tonight, Harlan County Black Bears.
Harlan County
Safe travels on your way home, and
It's
good luck
not
in
the
the
same
remainder
squad
of
they
your
saw last year over in Harlan County. This South Laurel football team is red hot. That's as sharp as I've seen them. I bet you Mason Griffin might have thrown 3 incomplete passes.
Did you say
tonight.
Commodores?
Yeah.
That is correct.
Okay, good. I thought I was right.
The Commodore.
Okay, just a single lone Commodore. We'll take on the Commodore next week. Right here, Gillum Field, 7:30 your kickoff. Look forward to it. Cards rolling along right here as our post-game shows brought to you by Sheriff John Root. Jamie, once again, no problem. What's your key takeaway tonight?
How efficient they were on the offensive end. They executed their plays as designed by Coach Hines. They were determined, and we're going to make things happen offensively. We knew that, but how efficient it was tonight compared to some of the starts we've seen earlier in the season. They've been good all year, but I'm saying like that they had some drives that not so, like missing passes or maybe dropping passes. but tonight was everything as we were hoped for, and a big blowout. Defensively, though, I really wanted to see this. They really just bowed their backs and just was able to lock down to a 0 score against a really good running team, at least on stone paper, for Harlan County.
South Laurel not fooled at all on any of those looks they tried to throw at them tonight, whether it was that wing tee or whatever they were doing, single wing, I don't know. It didn't work.
Yeah.
And South Laurel moves to 6-0 on the year with Perry Central next week. It gets a little stiffer after that. Pulaski County, Southwestern in the season against the Jags here or across the road. So crazy. We're already through 6 weeks. Struggling with that math there, man? I see you're about to take your shoes off.
No, I just want to double check the schedule here. I know you have
7th game would be Perry Central. 8th game be Pulaski County.
Then Southwestern and North Laurel.
Yeah, Southwestern here, and then both those other games are on the road.
Yeah,
and Perry Central here on the road.
First Priority Bowl, October 24th. You do not want to miss this game as the strong defense that they put on a offensive clinic for North Laurel did 42 points against Whitley County. But that's going to come to a head October 24th. Everybody in the county's got to be at that game.
Yes, get your AirPods on. Come listen to the Broadcast Brothers and Cardinal Media Network and enjoy that one. Might be have a little chillier weather there in late October. It's going to be a lot of fun. Jamie, got to take care of the Commodore next week against Perry Central. South Laurel looked like they no injuries to speak of. Really just very impressive game tonight. I don't know what else you could say about it.
No, I mean, you score on every drive. You stop them on every drive. I mean, that's all you want, right?
Yeah, just a perfect game for the Cards tonight. John Hines, our player of the game, West Dow, 5 TDs total. But Mason Griffin was lights out as well. Just complete domination from the start. That'll do it for us tonight. Join us next week. You're listening to the post-game show brought to you by Sheriff John Root. Jamie.
Laurel County, you stay classy.
And more important, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next week. Have a great weekend.